Echoes of the Past. Welcome to the haunting tale of Echoes of the Past. Join us as we unravel the chilling journey of a woman whose return to her hometown sets off a cascade of forgotten childhood memories. The story is an eerie exploration of repressed trauma and the limits of our understanding, weaving together unsettling visuals and a narrative that challenges the boundaries between reality and memory. Our story begins with the protagonist stepping into her hometown, a place infused with whispered memories. As she walks the familiar streets, there's an uncanny mix of warmth and a disturbing undercurrent. These streets hold secrets her mind has desperately tried to forget, even as her heart fills with nostalgia. Suddenly, she experiences a chill, a sign of the unease that will grow as she delves deeper into the annals of her past. This place isn't just home. It's a labyrinth of echoes she must navigate, starting with fragmented recollections that begin to surface. It's here that our protagonist first encounters the fragmented shards of memory. Like pieces of a shattered mirror, they reveal momentary, disjointed images, a child's laughter, a shadow passing in the periphery, and echoes of a voice that once brought comfort yet now serves as a haunting memory that evades full recollection. These moments fade as soon as they appear, leaving her with more questions than answers. As she attempts to settle back into her daily routine, these memories disrupt her peace. The tension builds during sleepless nights, anxiety settling deep within her bones. What was once seen as a simple return home quickly spirals into a psychological journey she never anticipated. Her increasingly paranoid state shakes the foundation of her existence. Driven by a desire for understanding, she revisits places of her youth, playgrounds, old friends' houses, schoolyards, each location bringing a sharper image of her past, yet remaining inexplicably cloaked in shadows. These interactions bring past connections to life, but also dredge deep-seated fears she had unknowingly suppressed. A recurring memory begins to dominate her thoughts, the image of a mysterious family member. Unspoken during her childhood, their presence now looms large over her thoughts, as if demanding recognition. This family member appears in flashes, significant yet distant, their involvement cloaked in an enigmatic veil she strains to lift. Her external world becomes a reflection of her internal chaos, with each conversation hinting at deeper secrets. She finds herself embroiled in arguments and misunderstandings with family, who either deny or evade the pain she is desperately trying to unravel. By this juncture, she emerges as an unreliable narrator, unsure if her recollections are tainted by dreams or reality. Her grasp on what is true falters, and she questions her sanity as the audience becomes entangled in her psychological web, a labyrinth constructed from memories and doubt. Visual storytelling heightens the eerie mood. Flickering lights signal moments of revelation, while shadows lengthen in her presence. Distorted reflections and unsettling dream sequences pull us into her mind, conveying a world that is both familiar and frighteningly alien. Desperate for clarity, she chases the traces of her past, visiting known places and faces linked to these resurfacing memories. From locals, she peers into the stories of her community, unraveling half-truths that suggest a deeper, darker narrative waiting for her to piece together. Her interactions with family grow charged with unspoken tensions. Anxious for truth, each encounter intensifies the drama, her quest met with diversion rather than the closure she seeks. Nighttime becomes even more haunting as dreams merge with memories. In her sleep, the line between lived events and nightmare blurs, enveloping her and the viewer alike in an uncanny tapestry of fear and revelation. Driven by a need for resolution, she starts piecing together the torn fragments of her past. Memories entwine, gradually sketching a portrait of trauma involving the mysterious family member, a tragedy she has unknowingly allowed to influence her life's path. As bits of information surface, she unveils shocking truths about the mysterious family member. Their stories, guarded for years, slowly come to light, revealing their role in the unspoken events of her childhood. This revelation plunges her deeper into turmoil, scrambling her fragile grasp on sanity. Her behavior grows erratic, frustration and fright a constant companion as she battles the specter of her trauma. She recedes into herself, the world around her becoming unwelcome and distant. As family and friends grow uneasy, believing they no longer recognize her, she embraces solitude, a shelter from the ceaseless storm of memories. In a crescendo of pain and understanding, all memory fragments finally coalesce, delivering the complete, horrific truth of her childhood trauma. The family member's influence is laid bare, shaking the foundation of her identity beyond recognition. Bolstered by this new knowledge, she confronts her family, spurring a volatile confrontation. Voices are raised, decades-old scars reopened, as each side grapples with the implications of these uncovered truths. Caught between who she was and who she's become, she wrestles with questions of identity. She must reconcile her formative past with her present self, challenging deeply entrenched perceptions of who she truly is. Emotions crest and plunge, reaching a crisis point. She lives on the razor's edge of reality and delusion, facing an urgent imperative to find resolution or risk irreversible psychological fracture. In a pivotal turn, she seeks professional help. Therapists guide her through therapeutic methods, becoming her tether to reality. Their insights illuminate her path forward, casting light into the shadows of her psyche. Step by step, she learns to reconstruct a truth out of broken recollections. Therapy becomes a tool for rebuilding her past and, consequently, forging the healthier future. Gradually, she accepts the unveiled events and their shaping of her life. This acceptance marks the beginning of healing, allowing her to lay the demons of childhood to rest. Amid tears and heartfelt admissions, she attempts to rebuild her family connections. Some bridges can be mended. Others might remain haunted by the shadows of what has been unearthed. The revelations have forever marked her, yet they breathe new life into her future. As she looks at life through newly opened eyes, strengthened relationships and nurtured peace become her new foundation. With clarity returning to her life, she delves into introspection, learning to embrace her true self, one forged by growth and understanding amidst past struggles. She lays out her path for the future, lining it with resolutions that bolster her mental health and strengthen her identity, a tribute to her journey from chaos to clarity. In our final scenes, we glimpse how the protagonist's life flourishes in the wake of these revelations. Although challenges remain, she strides forward defined by resilience and newfound truth. The story of Echoes of the Past serves as a poignant exploration of memory's influence over identity. It unearths the power of repressed trauma, identity formation, and a complex journey towards self-understanding and acceptance. As our tale draws to a close, we invite viewers to ruminate on its themes, how the narratives we craft from memory shape us, and how embracing truth, no matter how painful, becomes a cornerstone for healing and growth.